Gato Squad, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elias, and if you are new here, consider subscribing. So, as the title says, I want to talk to you guys about why I got all-season tires. Now, I've got a bunch of people asking me, hey, aren't summers better? Aren't winters better for the winters? Aren't summers better for the summer? And yes, they are, but the all-seasons are a great compromise if you're going to be using this car like I am, especially if you live in the area that I live. So, let's go ahead and get started as to why the all-seasons are a great choice for me.
Alright, so all-season tires. Now, all-season tires get a bad rap from car enthusiasts because they're a huge compromise for a tire. And that's really what they are. They're a compromised tire, but that's actually a good thing. And let's go over why. So, the reason you buy all-season tires is really because you live in an area where you have different seasons. So you get winter, you get summer, and you get the spring and the fall in between. So a lot of times temperature ranges are going to be a lot different. So if you don't know too much about tires, or you want to know more about tires, the main differences between the different tires, winter and summer, etc., is that they're going to be made for different temperature ranges. So a summer tire is going to be very, very, very good at warmer temperatures. And when I say warmer temperatures, it's basically 60 degrees Fahrenheit or above. That's the main thing. That's the main temperature range that summer tire is going to do good at. The hotter it is, the stickier that rubber is going to get, the better it's going to be for the tire and for the performance of the car. And so the more max performance summer tires you get, the higher performance summer tires you get, the stickier they're going to be, and the better they're going to be at sticking in the road, but the less time you're going to have with that tire, because the tires, the stickier they are, the more rubber they lose faster. That's just how they are. Now, winter tires are the opposite. So winter tires only really perform well under 40 degrees Fahrenheit. If you start getting above 40 or 50 degrees Fahrenheit on winter tires, and you have winter tires on your car at those temperatures, you're really going to start damaging them, and they're not going to perform well. The car's going to feel very squiggly. The car is not going to handle well. They're going to be very loud, because not only is the rubber designed to cope with cold weather, it's also designed to have different tread, so that when it gets on ice, it actually grips as well. When that tread gets really hot, the tire kind of starts deforming in a way that you don't want it to deform. So let's say you have summer tires. Let's say I would have bought summer tires for these wheels that I bought for the car, and the temperature drops below 40 degrees. Now, if you get max performance or good performance summer tires, they won't necessarily crack or break like the stock tires that come in this car. Manufacturer Continental says if you use the stock tires that come in this car under 40 degrees, you will damage the rubber. It will crack. So there you go. So if you use some summer tires in the winter, the rubber compound gets so hard that it's going to crack the rubber. Now, that's something you got to keep in mind. The other thing you got to keep in mind is that same thing goes for winter tires. So in winter tires are designed to go really, really cold. So the colder the temperature, like the more firm that rubber gets, that compound gets, and the better they're going to perform. So a winter tire in the hot weather, that rubber is going to get so soft that it'll just start coming off, to basically breaking apart at the warmer temperatures. So what to do? So if you live in a climate, especially where I live on top of a mountain, temperature ranges can be crazy. So yesterday morning, actually, it was around 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside. In the afternoon, it went up almost 80 degrees. So can you imagine if I had my summer tires on and it was 40 degrees out? It's basically right at the limit of those tires. I'm gonna have terrible grip, I'm gonna be damaging the tire, I'm not gonna have fun, and I'm basically ruining good summer rubber on a cold day. Let's say I had winter tires on. They'll perform pretty well at 40 degrees, but as soon as it starts getting 60, 70 degrees, they'll actually perform really bad, and I'll really wear them out for no good reason. So why did I get all seasons? All season tires are really, really good tires for basically right now, the fall and the spring. are the times that you should use all-season tires, because I don't think I'm gonna get snow almost at all between the months of September through end of November, maybe even December, and between the months of mid-March through end of May, it's the same kind of deal. You're not really gonna get too much snow, and if you do, it's not much. So it's not really a big a deal. You don't really need to get summer or winter tires for that little bit of snow. Sorry about that little interruption there. So yeah, people come up to the Type R. They don't know who I am yet, but they know the Type R, so they come up to me and ask questions about the Type R. Anyway, so all seasons are perfect for me right now, because I get such wide temperature ranges that I really can't have winter tires on, and I can't have summer tires on. Like I said, if you have good summer tires and you're running them at 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Fahrenheit or lower, you're basically just wasting rubber, because you're still wearing out those tires, but the rubber's really hard, so you're slipping everywhere. It's not good. And if you use winter tires, you're also going to be wasting that rubber, because if it gets above 40 or 50 degrees, you're going to be wearing those out really quickly as well. So all seasons split the difference. So they're going to be decent on hot weather, and they're going to be decent in cold weather. So they're going to work, basically their temperature range is between let's say 25-30 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to around 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're going to be pretty good. You know, they're not going to be great. You know, obviously I've lost traction compared to the summer tires that I had. But if I use the summer tires in the cold, these are actually stick better than those summer tires. So a lot of guys are asking me, hey, you shouldn't have gotten those all season. You should get only winter and only summer. Well, if you live where I live, you kind of do need to have those all seasons. Well, that really does it for me. You know, I wanted to explain why I got all seasons and why you might want to get all seasons as well. If you have any questions, as always, please put them down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.